you thanks for the small things, but expect so many big things. So God, I thank you.
Who has your back when things get tough? Who has your back when life gets rough? God, knowing that God gave his son for us, the least we can do is be grateful. Lord, I thank you.
Y'all, she didn't know I was gonna put the camera on her while she in here working. She don't know how to sit down, y'all. Look at her.
Things to do.
Well, you gotta do, baby.
A lot. Like do my hair for one. But anyway, since you got the camera,
God, this is your first.
why is it that people that that you try to help, that you try to be there for, why are they always the ones that use you? Why are they the ones that take advantage of you?
I don't know. I guess because they feel like you're easy access, or they feel like you got a good heart, or I just feel like it can be like different.
But that's what I'm saying. To me that doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Why would you, if you know I have a good heart, if you know I'm gonna be there for you if you need me, why would you take advantage of that and push me away?
Let somebody knock me on.
Yeah, sorry about my hair. It's a mess. It's a lot. It done it has shrink up. What?
It's Kaya.
Oh. Let me go see what she wants. There you go.
But guys, I don't know either. Like,
Yes.
we've experienced that, like in, our family. We know people that has, that you might know. You like, man, they don't mind helping everybody, but it's gonna always seem like it's somebody that's gonna always feel like they can just abuse people with their help for their help. It's one thing to be, to need help from somebody, but it's another thing when you're constantly asking people for stuff like every day or every week. Everybody needs help sometime, and I get it. Everybody needs help, but when you're doing it like every single day, like it's crazy. Like at this point, you're being enabled. When you're using people, like you gotta try to figure some stuff out on your own, especially when you're grown. Like, and it's the same thing every single time that you're asking people for. Like, you ain't figured that out yet. But I'm gonna come back in a minute when my wife come back. But yeah, guys, we didn't tell y'all earlier. If this is your first time to the channel, I'm Brian, and this little lady right here that's putting up her stuff, this is Letitia. We finally, of course, we just moved into our house, and we're still trying to get everything situated. It takes time when you move into a house to get everything exactly the way you want it. And then we still got to get our other stuff. But yeah, back to this use and abuse, pretty much situation. But I just feel like everybody, it's one thing to need help, but when you're like going like I said earlier, when you're going like every day or you're going every week, or not just that, when you're getting people stuff and they're letting you use it and you're using it for something else. Like you're supposed to be using it for one thing, but you're using it for something else. Or you just get people stuff and use it and you ain't even asking because you've been allowed to do it, but you've been given so much bound that you're at this point you're abusing it.
To me, it's annoying because I don't like to see people use, and I definitely don't like to be used myself. And I don't use people because I feel like if I can't give you, I may not be able to give you the same thing as far as what you're giving me, but if I can't give you the same respect that you're giving me, then I'm not gonna even engage in that relationship, because I'm a respectful person, and I do try to treat people exactly the way that I want to be treated. So I don't want to be used. If I'm trying to help you, don't try to go behind me and do something crazy. Like don't
backdoor me and stuff like that.
Don't backdoor me. That's the word I was looking for. Do not backdoor me, because when you backdoor me, I'm one of them type of people to where I just step back and then I withdraw from you, and you be sitting up here wondering why. And you don't want me to give you the answer, because most people don't want you to tell them the truth. They want you to tell them either what they feel like they want to hear or whatever strokes their ego. They don't want the truth.
Yeah.
And me, I'm one of them people where I have to tell you the truth. It may take me a minute to sit down and have a conversation with you because I have to get myself together because I don't want to come out disrespectfully. But like, I just don't like to be used, and I don't like to see other people used. And the fact tonight that I just saw somebody being used, it just brought up that question for me, like, why do people do that? I really don't understand that, because I don't like to be used, and I don't like to see other people used, especially elderly people. I don't want to see them used at all. I don't know. It's annoying. It's very annoying, and I get irritated.
Yeah. One thing I will tell y'all though, I'm gonna try to set y'all up here. If y'all do, especially when it comes to elderly people, y'all, if y'all know some elderly people, or whatever, that are help that, like, you know, they help people out and stuff like that, and they're getting used, make sure y'all watch out for them. Whether they're in your family or a close friend or something like that, make sure y'all helping them out, because people will, like, when it comes to like young people, and a lot of older people that really can't, you know, they may not be able to help themselves like that, or not really think like they used to when they were younger, they'll be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy.
It's not cool.
It's not cool at all. And then what makes another thing that makes it worse too is like when they they're supposed to be your blood. You know, like then you using people too. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I just can't do it. It's hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. My wife will tell y'all, I got so much pride. It's hard for me to ask anybody to do anything. If I ain't going to my wife and she helping me, then I'm just gonna try to figure it out my way. Or if she can't help me, I'm gonna ask God to help me. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, I know if I need help with anything, a question or something like that, she gonna be there to help me with it and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure she need her mom, she will too. But like outside of that, man, people are just, they'll use you. They'll suck you dry till they can't suck no more. And then that's gonna be it. Then they're gonna leave you out to dry. When you call them sometime, they can't help you. But yeah, we have to get on here and talk about that, because
and recognize it for yourself, like,
yeah,
when you're being used, and just, you don't have to be rude or disrespectful, because I feel like with anything that's going on, we should all be able, especially when it's adults, you should be able to go to adults and say what you have to say respectfully, and y'all move about. Like, it shouldn't change the relationship, because you should be able to be honest with people about how you feel or what you're doing, especially if you're going to them in the right way. So talk to people. It may take you a couple of days to talk to them, and that's okay. You don't have to talk to them in that moment when you're aggravated or you're stressed. Talk to them when you feel comfortable talking to them, but make sure you talk to them, because a lot of relationships are ruined because some people just don't want to talk. And then another reason is because when people go to talk, they go when they're angry or when they're frustrated instead of going when they've calmed themselves down. And another reason why relationships ends because people don't know how to say, I'm wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, like, I messed up, except that it's always somebody else's fault. It's never their fault. So relationships end because of things like that, and it shouldn't be that way. But for the most, this video is about this is my child, y'all. This video is about you know, being used. So just don't use people. If you can't give the same respect that those people are giving you, then just don't be around them.
Well, don't use them. You can be around them.
Yeah.
Just don't ask them for nothing. Like,
exactly, yeah. Don't ask for nothing. If you cannot give people the same respect that they're giving you, don't ask them for nothing. Don't expect anything from them, because let me tell you something. I ain't taking nothing from nobody. If I know that if I'm in a position, somebody's in a position to help me, and I know that when I get in a position to help, and they need my help, I'm not going to help them, I ain't doing it. It's just the way it is. But people will take advantage of everything, so don't do it.
Don't be no opportunist.
Don't do it. It's aggravating, it's annoying, and it's disrespectful. And that's all I gotta say.
That's all you gotta say, folks. That's all you gotta say, people. But y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And so y'all can get all of our reviews. Right now, we're just trying to do something different with. When we got a conversation, even though we're doing this, we still want to talk to y'all. It's just like it's like y'all family. We have to give y'all great information and, you know, just turn y'all on to stuff that we recognize ourselves or we see ourselves and tell y'all like, hey, you know, just look out for this. Don't let nobody do this to you, or, you know, this can help you.
You may see it, but you may have thought that I'm just tripping, or, you know, this only happening to me. And we just want to let you know that it's not. It happens to all of us. Everything happens to all of us. You're not alone in whatever you're going through.
Yeah. All right, guys. This right here was a great video. Even though it was short, it was a great one. Let's short and effective is always what Stronger Together is all about. It's effective. So, you know, thank y'all for watching. We're about to put up some more clothes. See you on the next one.
Thank you. Who has your back when things get tough? Who has your back when life gets rough? Knowing that God gave his son for us, at least we can